say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay?
Your Honor, on February 1st, 2025, the officer was dispatched. He met with an on-scene officer who stated he observed the vehicle traveling 70 to 65, 70 into 65. He failed to signal a lane change, nearly causing a collision with another vehicle. A traffic stop was initiated. Smelled marijuana emitted from the vehicle. Probable cause search conducted, and 3 pill bottles were located with marijuana inside 23.2 grams. Xanax also contained in bottles, which were not the correct prescription on the bottle, 3.7 grams.
Okay. Mr. Dickerson, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Does he have a valid Texas driver license? You mind running it? You're not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. You understand? If you have both, then you may continue to drive. If you don't. And that's a condition of your bond. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm not putting any other conditions. Just be careful.
Sir. I believe he does, Judge.
Okay. So you have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I'm going to waive your appearance, but just stay in touch with counsel and he'll tell you when you have to come back to court. Okay. So we're license good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So no conditions. We'll just send you on your way. Be careful. Don't pick up any new cases.
Yes, sir.
Just be good. All right. Okay, guys, please.
Thank you, sir. Donna.
Good morning, Ms. Butcher. Ma'am, you're charged with reckless driving. You're facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
Judge, on February 1st, 2025, law enforcement officer observed defendant's motor vehicle traveling 101 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. Pacing the motor vehicle speedometer at 9200 block West St. Houston in Harris County, Texas. Defendant's motor vehicle was observed passing multiple motor vehicles at the speed, passing through multiple lanes of moderate traffic. A traffic stop was conducted and be immediately detained. The defendant was ID'd with a Texas driver's license.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Have you run her license, see if she has one? Do you mind? Please. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive in this manner again. If I find that you do, I will take your privilege to drive away and I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand? I'm making it a bond condition that you're not to drive recklessly, racing, street takeovers, donuts, anything of this matter. You become a danger to my city. I only have one place for you. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor, she has a license.
Do you mind filing those conditions? No reckless driving, racing, etc. Do you have a lawyer today, ma'am?
My first time, so I wasn't actually sure how the process worked. I was hoping.
I don't want to, let's not talk about the case. I've got a bunch of DAs here. The only thing I need to know is, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer or would you like a court-appointed lawyer?
I would like an appointed one until I can hire one.
It's up to you. We can give you a lawyer today if you want. You're always welcome to go hire one as well. I need you to fill out an application for me to see whether you qualify. So we'll give you an application. I'll have you sign a receipt of Victoria, and then I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions, though. All right? Okay. Mr. Castillo, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On January 31st, 2025, an officer was working an extra job at Home Depot and was alerted by the loss prevention officer that the defendant had entered the store, putting multiple power tools in a basket, and exited the store with unpaid merchandise inside the basket. The officer was sitting in a motor vehicle and observed the defendant exit the store beyond all points of sale and head north in the parking lot. The defendant entered apartments across the street. The officer observed the defendant pushing baskets and approached the defendant. The defendant attempted to flee. The officer deployed a taser and placed the defendant in custody. The total value of items stolen was $519.98.
All right. Mr. Castillo, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now not to go back to any Home Depot. Do you understand? If I find that you do, I'm going to revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. Do you mind filing that, please? Okay. Tell me, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, sir?
Yes, sir.
You don't want to apply for a court-appointed? I don't want to talk about the case. Do you want a court-appointed lawyer?
I mean, I could get one, but if I hire a lawyer, then I don't need the lawyer you're gonna give me.
Sorry?
I'm gonna go ahead and get a lawyer for myself.
And you don't want a court-appointed lawyer?
No, sir.
Okay. If you have a problem and you're not able to, just come back, let us know, and then we can appoint your lawyer. I'm gonna have you sign a receipt of Victoria. I'll have you take a seat in the jury box. Let me get your bond conditions ready. We'll have you sign it, and after that, you'll be free to go.
Thank you, sir.
Don't pick up any new cases. Behave yourself.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man, come on. All right, you are Pablo Gutierrez.
Sir.
Mr. Gutierrez, you're charged with reckless driving. You're facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed to you, sir.
Sir.
On January 31st, 2025, an officer observed a vehicle that came to a stop in the left turn lane at a stoplight which was red. I'm sorry, Judge, I'm reading from the DENS. This case is, I'm sorry.
Very well.
No, it's not, Judge.
Gotta love it.
It should be automatic, no PC.
Okay, it says the officer observed a Dodge Challenger run the red light in an attempt to make a U-turn in a sudden acceleration and almost strike a vehicle that was traveling north and had a green light. The vehicle had to perform an emergency maneuver to avoid the Dodge, but did not stop and continued northbound on Westlake Houston Parkway. The officer initiated a traffic stop. And the defendant was pulled over for reckless driving and running the red light.
So you said he's at a stoplight?
Yeah, so he ran the red light in an attempt to make a U-turn while somebody else had a green light and almost struck the other vehicle. And he
Okay.
also had 0.20 grams of Tylenol on him. That's what the DEN says.
So I'm gonna find probable cause now. Do your diligence, get the video. If you show something different, come back, let me know. We can always revisit probable cause at a later time, okay? Do you see whether he has a Texas driver license, please? Mr. Gutierrez, I'm gonna find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive in a reckless manner, no racing, street takeovers, donuts, anything of this manner. If I find that you do, or you put my public in danger, I'm gonna revoke your bond, put you in jail. So you understand?
Yes, sir, I do.
I'll let it look at it.
Okay. Now he's on felony probation upstairs. Are you familiar with this?
Not with the felony probation judge. Have they, does it show they filed
He's,
MAJ yet?
I don't know. Let's look. You're on probation. It looks like it may be a second or first degree felon. Yeah, second degree felon. So just be on the lookout. You know, it's very well they may file a felony warrant now. He's already had one MAJ dismissal. So be on the lookout, sir.
Sir.
So do you mind filing those conditions, please? All right, you're also, Mr. Gutierrez, not allowed to drive unless you have valid liability insurance in your name. If I find that you drive and you don't have car insurance, likewise, you'll end up going to jail. You understand? Now you have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I'm going to waive your appearance, but it is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Henderson, and he'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. For now, I'll have you sign a receipt of Victoria. We'll have you take a seat in jury box. We'll get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go.